Welcome to Vampire Radio! Spoiler alert, I'm sick. Now look, it's one of those things that it took me a few days to realize, "Ugh, dude, I'm sick." I fought against it. I kept saying it's this, that, and the other, but no. And I just got done recording a new TMI with the Chadster for my channel, Shelly Martinez channel. If you don't know, now you know. And that took a lot out of me. So I'm done. I don't even have my right camera for this. I don't care. Here's what we're gonna do. I have 2 episodes of Vampire Radio, but I have to edit them. And because I've been fighting this cold and now I've accepted I have it, it's going to take me some time. And the last thing I can do right now is freaking edit. I'll tell you that right now. So while you wait for that, let's go. I'm going to give you a little flashback, if you will, of a podcast that I had for a little bit with my friend Amanda, ACR, Amanda Rodriguez. And we had called it Talking Shit. Now, I first had it as just a podcast, and then I made it a segment in my other podcast. So here we go, recycling my stuff once again, but it's good stuff. You'll love it. Check it out. What's up, bitches? Here we are, ready to talk some shit.
I'm about it. I've been holding all this shit in for quite a long time. In fact, I'm kind of like skeptical in starting because I might get in trouble. I don't know. I might be stirring something up.
Would you say you might chart yourself a little bit?
It happened. It happened. I'll try not to, but it might happen.
It might happen. We'll get the tissues. Get the wet naps, people, because we're ready to talk some shit. Because you know what? If you've been watching the ACR over here, or if you've been watching me, you know we often get in trouble for saying what's on our mind. And people are like, oh, did you see what shit they're talking? Or did you see what that? And so I thought, you know what? Yeah, let's talk some shit. And one of the biggest shit talking I would like to do, because I don't know about you, Amanda, but like, I kind of feel, this is something I need to work on. I feel like when I'm like collabing with my friends, for example, or doing a podcast, if people ask me questions, then I'm allowed to talk about it. But like, if I just kind of sit here and do a video and be like, this is how I feel about whatever, people are like, oh, she wants attention, this and that. But I feel like whenever I'm in an interview situation and someone's like, so Shelly, what was your experience? It's like, hey, I was asked. I can't get in trouble. It's so weird that it gets received that way. So like,
I'll definitely ask you some questions just so that people don't be fucking assholes to you. Is that fair?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Like, I'll ask you questions. We'll have a conversation so people won't be assholes to you about you talking about ourselves. Because I mean, if you think about it, when any kind of influencer or artist puts a camera in front of them to create content for everybody, even when they're by themselves, it's still narcissistic in some ways. So let's just shut these people up and we'll have a conversation.
We're gonna have a conversation. And here's the thing, like, I want to be so real to where we haven't talked about like in detail what we're going to talk about, ladies and gents out there. So like, I feel like we'll just talk, and if either of us asks each other a question that they don't want it to go on record, we'll just say like, oh, I don't want to say that, like, or whatever. You can pass, because I'm ready to go there, man. I'm ready to go there. I'm wearing freaking lingerie for you people. I'm ready to talk, and the shit talking we're going to do today is about dating and the world of wrestling.
It's going to be so bad. Okay.
And I think it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. And I feel like in mainstream level, when people talk about like relationships in wrestling, they like to talk about people who are together, or like, oh, that used to be it. Like a good one, I guess you would say, is like John Cena and Bella. Like people always like resurface back to like that, because that was like
it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy, and they get stuck with it. Like, it's like in wrestling, you take what's real and you make it fake, right? Whatever. And people get so caught up on it that when things end, they're still stuck in the fantasy.
And that's when I feel like you hit the nail on the head. It's like, it's the fantasy, I feel, that kind of gets promoted. And I feel, at least for me, whenever I've gone on record and talked about like, this person screwed me over, or like, I'm mad because whatever, all of a sudden it becomes this like big, weird thing where it's like, bitch, this is my timeline. So if you don't like what I'm writing, why are you following me? Like, I don't know.
People are just really possessive about what people have to say. Twitter's the worst. I hate it the most. You know how many times like I don't know who they is, but just they have tried to like cancel
Oh, you
me.
know who they are.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Whoever's watching this, if you think I'm talking about you, I probably am. You're a they.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Twitter. I don't like putting my thoughts out there because I'll literally say one or two things and I'll get the mob. So I kind of stay off Twitter. Don't care to have a lot of followers on it. I have my almost 30,000 followers on Instagram. Instagram works fine for me.
And you know, it's so crazy because when I first found out about Twitter, it was so long ago. It was before it became like a thing. And what had happened is I went to an audition to be get accepted to an agency here in town, and I met with this guy, and I already knew that even if they didn't sign me, it was going to be a good time because we were meeting at this really cute area. And we were chatting. He's like, you should get on Twitter. There's this thing, Twitter. I was like, what the hell's Twitter? Can you imagine? I was like, what's this Twitter you speak of? And so he's like, you should really get on it because it's like going to be the next big thing. So if you're at the beginning stages. So like, that's why I have the followers I do. And I've been off TV for so long is because I've literally been. So at first, yeah, I got a lot of like dick pics, especially because all of a sudden now, like, that was like maybe just a few years after I got fired from WWE. So it was like people wanted to know, like, and I used to use my my MySpace very openly. Like I was very transparent on it. So it's kind of like I brought that over. So for me,
I miss MySpace.
Me too.
I miss it. Tom, where are you? Like we need MySpace again. I don't like this new MySpace, Twitter. Screw that. I want 2005 MySpace back.
Well, see, that's why I liked Twitter for so long. And I feel like I didn't feel like I felt like I was just showing people who I was with my thoughts. And then all of a sudden I got less and less dick pics, if that makes sense. So like, I felt like, okay, cool. The perverts are respecting my wishes now, you know, that's awesome. And I like got like this, like, you know, aside from everybody always wants to throw shots at me about Batista. And I swear to God, I bet you no one brings me up to Batista. I swear to God, I bet you no one ever goes up to him and says, hey, you know, that Shelly Martinez. But it's like I have to live with this curse.
No, I understand how you feel. There's things that I've gone through in the business that I still live with to this day. And I'm like, you guys still think about that?
Unmark me, please. So, you know, it's just one of those things where I love Twitter, but I feel like because I got too comfortable with it, and then like society changed, and then people started being even more bitchier online behind that keyboard, and it's like, oh my gosh, like no. And going to our theme of dating and wrestling, I was dating this guy once, and this is when I knew we lived in a different time. So he got upset. He was in the car, he was driving, he got a little road rage. I could relate because I used to have a really, 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 really bad anger problem. So I used to chase dudes down in my car. Like, good thing no one ever killed me. Like, that's ugly. Like, it's like funny to say if I like present it in a comical way, but like if you really strip it down, like especially then I was like 110 pounds and here I am chasing people because they cut me off. Like they could have killed me. Like, you know, that's not cool. But that's where I was, and I did a lot of work to like get away from it. So when I related to this guy's frustration, and I was like, you know, you shouldn't let them, and I said something positive, and he was like, okay, Facebook post. And I was like, Facebook post? Like,
dude, yes. And you know how we were talking about having like, you were 110 pounds, you were had this little rage or anger problem in the car, you wanted to run guys over. Dude, that's how these people feel on Twitter. They are little tiny people emotionally inside, not physically. And Twitter's their vehicle. They're running over people. So I think it's funny that I made that comparison. It was just like, ding, that's what that is.
It is. And the thing is with Twitter that I found that like, maybe I'm dumb. Like, you know what? No, it's not that I'm dumb. I guess didn't think about it because I think people think when I post, because I am so transparent for years, that like I just live online. Whereas me, I like say it and then I'm done, and I'll like be like, I need to go do something. Like I need to go.
It's like when I text back too fast. People think that I'm on my phone all day, but I have my phone by me and I can text back for like 30 seconds while I do work. You know, but yeah,
exactly. So it's like, you know, so in saying that, it's like, I didn't realize how people were like like, let's say in the business, like people that we work with or I have falling outs with, ex-boyfriends. And it goes back to that theme of dating a wrestler. There was this wrestler I dated, and I told him once, I was like, dude, has anyone ever told you they remind you of Biff? You remind them of Biff from Back to the Future? And he was like, yeah, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Who is this? I'm curious. Oh God, who looks like this?
And so if you think real hard about the guys I've dated, you could figure it out. But so it's so funny because after we broke up, he was like, never say anything, never bury me. How about that? It's always that with wrestlers. Never bury me. It's never
Oh
like,
my God, I was just saying that to my wrestler boyfriend yesterday.
are you being that girl? Don't bury me. No, he goes, don't bury me to anyone, and I won't bury you to anyone else. And I'm thinking, what the hell did I do? We're like, you
That should be the
bury me.
standard.
Like, so when we were broken up for like a few months, and he's not the first Biff I've dated, right? So I was just making like a general statement on Twitter. I was like, because I was watching Back to the Future, and like the Biff character was like triggering these different relationships with like different guys during my whole, like, before wrestling, during wrestling, after wrestling, whatever. And
You have a type called Biff.
and I would tweeted something about dating Biffs. That guy, he ended up texting me saying, I thought you weren't going to say anything about me. I said, what are you talking about? He's like, the thing about Biff.
What? So his self-esteem was low.
So look, Biff.
Like taking it too personally. Way too personally.
So now every time after that happened, I watch Back to the Future a lot. I'm a huge fan.
I love the trilogy. I will watch it over and over again.
Over and over. Well, I had to be in the mood.
Over and over.
I had to be in the mood for 3. Like, I had to be in the mood. But 1 and 2.
I would definitely roll up some like fat blunts or something to get me to just go all the way through.
It's like the first time I've ever watched it. I own it. But it's so funny that guy was just like, you're thinking I'm just talking about him. It's like, you're not the only bit. Relax. You're not the only bit I've dated, okay? There's been a couple of you. You were just the last one. So sorry you got so sensitive about it because I know you're watching. Anyway.
And hopefully get to see a few people. We'll be posting these videos. So we'll talk to you soon.
I don't care if they talk shit. I don't talk to hypocrites. If you hate me, that's just fine. Go on down and get in line. I
don't care. Couple things I want to cover, Jimmy.
Yeah.
500 level has now improved on the M&P code. Now go to MP30 for 30% off. Jimmy, I got to tell you something, right? I was at the beach, again, 500 level. If you guys haven't looked at the shirts, right, go to the website. It's incredible. And I got to be honest, right? So it was a little chilly today. I brought the dogs to the beach. I was off work for the Jewish holidays,
today.
right?
It was
cold,
yeah.
but I have from 500 level, I have a Roman Reigns sweatshirt. Now, usually sweatshirts are not always the nicest fabric, unless I'm into really nice fabric because I just don't like things up against my skin. So usually I'll get thinner type of shirts, but this is a heavy sweatshirt. The fabric, unbelievable. And you're going to get a deal at 30% off, Jimmy. I mean, my God, it's a no-brainer, guys. I am telling you, once you get one shirt from them, you'll get 50. I guarantee it. And they've got all the sports. Yeah, dude, tell me what you think of it, Jimmy.
They're so comfortable. I got to get a long sleeve now. I'm telling you, I got to, because it was chilly today, especially for a guy who's been in Panama City Beach the last 2 years. It was chilly today, and I love the material. It's so silky. Is that the right word for it? I don't know.
No, absolutely. Absolutely, dude.
It's so comfortable. So, yeah, I got to get myself some leveled long sleeves. That's for sure. 30%.
And again, it doesn't, they got plenty of wrestling stuff. They got baseball stuff. They've got football. They got everything, dude. MMA. They got it all, man. And I'm telling you, it's very high quality. Again, 500 level code MP30, 30% off. So if a
Nice.
T-shirt costs you $20,
That's
what's
huge.
30% off on $20, dude?
It's enough. 10 plus another 20% tacked on top. Not much. It's a steal. It's a steal.
I agree. I want to remind everybody too, the Monte and the Pharaoh show, hit the QR code, be willing to check out our shows on YouTube, where we got almost 24,000 subscribers. Go to our Facebook page where we're approaching 27,000 subscribers. And again, if you feel like donating to the show, please go to the Monte and the Pharaoh webpage, hit donate. Helps us bring in more guests. Trying to entertain Jim. We've got the big event coming up, so a lot of good stuff happening right now.